Hi guys, welcome to your March 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless reading week 4 for the beautiful sign of Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cancer. There's a lot to unpack here. I'm just telling you that right now. So if you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, hello to my members. In your energy, there is so much back and forth and indecision and that usually sounds like a person is confused, right? That usually sounds like a person doesn't know what they're doing or doesn't know what they want to do. But it's not quite like that. If I can try to explain how this person loves you feels. So sit back and enjoy the ride. So if you're new here with me again, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed, and what's good, fam bams, hello to my members. Everything that you need is below because I really want to get through this. Thank you for being number 3. Thank you for voting. I appreciate you, especially Cancerians, stepping up to the plate, engaging, really listening, and taking a liking to some of the messages that I've been channeling for you guys. That is beautiful. You guys are really showing up and showing out, and I hope that this reading doesn't disappoint either. The end of the month, I took a couple days. There's a lot going on in the sky that's affecting me personally, in addition to all of the things that are hitting my Cancerian, because I am a Cancer sun. Obviously, I have a lot of earth, and we are on the cusp right now at some point of leaving. Let me check the current sky. Leaving the energy of the full moon in Libra that took place on Sunday afternoon. As you know, the moon stays in specific place for 2.5 days. So the moon was full in Libra all yesterday, as well as all last night. Let me find out if in the current sky it is the exact same right now, so I can let you know whether we have moved out of that energy. But needless to say, it was rough because that hits me in the first house because that's my rising. So there was a lot of things that I needed to do, and I knew that was coming up. So I kind of reserved that time and pushed the readings off because it's still week 4 and the month doesn't technically end until tomorrow. So I will get all of them out. That is the plan. All right, so the moon, it looks like it has changed, and today, so it has already changed. So with that being said, it was a rough 2.5-ish days. And I don't know where it hit you. I did do the affirmations on Marvelous Enlightenment Channel 2. I did promise. The video is done. I just need to anyway, there's been a lot of outages in my area. I've told you guys that is really frustrating. Another thing that I have done for you guys, and because I wanted to kind of channel information or energy that you could have been receiving through in each, and I want to start doing this because, in each reading through the current sky and zodiac sign that you could be dealing with. So, of course, you got 2 cards. You are going to be influenced by new beginnings with the sun being in Aries. The sun is in Aries right now. So, you're being guided, or the information, the energy around you with another person that loves you. You probably keep having this pull inside of you, this tug, where it's something either that you're not seeing, or it's something that, like, if you've done the work and you've tried to, like, rid yourself of something. I get you guys in your readings all the time, and you're like, I don't talk to this person, Marv. It's been X amount of time. This could be coming back up for you. I don't know whether you've been in contact with this person or not. Either way, a new beginning is tugging at you in your personal life. And because The oracle cards at the beginning of this reading, I typically reserve for people, places, and things. A lot of times I let you know how it kind of comes back to you and circles it back around in your readings. And I believe that that's what's going on right now. But you also have another card that came out, which is an eclipse in Pisces. Okay. This is free will. This is advising you to serve your higher purpose. So this could actually be what the conflict is. These energies are completely different. Aries obviously is the ram and Pisces is the fish. So when we're talking about free will and you serving your higher purpose, it could be the energy of wanting a new beginning, but feeling like there's something higher that you have to. You like it when those come together, but maybe that's what's going on. So let's get into it. Everything is timestamped. And everything that you need about your week 3 episode of this reading, your 7-card quantum cross, the informational video that accompanies this week's reading, as well as another link is down below in the description box. I can't think of it right now. We're going to go into your first card between you and your person and the energy that surrounds you guys, which is hidden in motivations, and that is an intention. This is definitely something that has went on in the past, and now it is probably back here to wreak havoc right now. And I did bookmark that because I wanted you to understand what that means. Sometimes I get it, but this time I wanted to really let you know what it means. So this is on a purely practical level. It indicates an important decision or situation you don't have all of the information about. So be patient. The knowledge will come and you will be able to react. You will be able to act. That's what it is. Very looking at it like first glance. That's not what is going on. It holds a more deeply meaning. It means that you have some high ideas and or lofty goals in mind, yet there are hidden thoughts and issues that are behind the image that you present. The card is telling you to look within for any unknown motivations that may be influencing your energy and your plans. Perhaps you're looking for love, but yet because of past hurts, you shut down to protect yourself. Exactly. That's what this is about. So between you and the person that loves you, there is this hidden intention. And the hidden motivation, setting the intention to shut down, to allow something to happen, but really not allowing it to happen, Cancerian, because there is a huge part of your sign or our collective sign that protects itself, okay? However, what's clarifying that is beauty. Let me tell you, and as soon as I saw that, I thought there is such a beautiful, a beauty in this connection. The connection is unlike anything that you've ever experienced before, yet you're treating it as you have treated all of the other connections in your life. Those past hurts keep you from moving forward, and especially the person that loves you. They are definitely going through that right now. They're so attached to the pain and committed to the pain that it's hard for them to commit fully to this relationship. If they do that, they feel like on one hand they're missing something, yet they're so attracted and so immersed in the beauty of this connection that it has probably stopped some major movement between you guys. Right now, you are about family. You are dealing with the family in your life and just, maybe going along and making sure that everything is fine within your family because you have maybe retreated back into yourself, and protecting yourself again is clarifying that, protecting your thoughts, protecting things that mean a lot to you, protecting your ideas, protecting your heart. So that makes sense. And that's what water signs do. You do have some type of Pisces influence in here. So somebody could be either Pisces or Aries and so forth. But the beautiful thing is the outcome is joyous fun. And I do like that. Let me see, what was the 2? Balancing out the people in your life, setting the intention to do that was the beginning, and that's what's coming back. Okay. And then we do have a 7. Choosing to have some fun. This kind of runs the gambit, either with your friends, your family, your children, choosing to, you know, make sure that this is what you do, obviously, which is beautiful, and trying to regain some of your passion back. You guys are really trying to keep yourself busy here, and maybe you have two totally different ways of dealing with this. Right now, the person who loves you has retreated back into himself in this night of, this is the equivalent of the Knight of Cups, which is introspection. The beautiful thing about this deck is there is a princess and there is a prince. I believe that the princess would take the place of the page in this deck. And I am interpreting this to mean that the prince would be the knight. Now, typically, the Prince of Cups, or the Prince of Cups, the Knight of Cups is very romantic, charming. You know, he really moves into the energy of wanting to move love forward, whether it be verbally. A lot of it is just a lot of romantic energy. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with tangibility. It's all about verbally expressing himself or herself in that energy of reminding you that they love you. But after a while, you probably, depending on what else is in your chart, you probably start to ask yourself, is that enough? You know, we don't want a person telling us how they feel about us every 5 minutes if there are no action. I know that something is changing within you guys. This is the card of the universe, and I believe that is the equivalent of the world. And although I know what that means, this is such a beautiful deck. I want to see what they have to say about that, which is beautiful. I do believe that there is a great major cycle that's coming to an end, and that's the first line, of course, because that's what the card means. The work is done or will soon be done, and everything is aligned and in place, including yourself. Reflect on the journey that got you where you are and honor the lessons that you may have learned along the way. This is a conclusion of a cycle, fulfillment, closure, completed cycles, and achievement. And now this particular person is definitely reflecting on how, in order for them to be, just with the first two cards, like the first two cards, Cancer, in order for them to be with you the way that they envision, they're realizing that not only do some things need to go on, or some things are going on, that they can't stay stuck. This was sort of what, who was it? Was it the Taurus video where the person is very afraid and moving into an energy where they're understanding that they kind of kept the relationship stagnant, but they're dying on the inside? Well, in the heart place, you do have the Four of Cups, which is about meditation. The Four of Cups is always given this regurgitated energy of how a person is bored and da-da-da-da-da. No, actually, a Four of Cups is kind of what you want someone to be in, because actually that's what it means. It does mean going within. You know, fours are about the stability, and there is a great deal of meditation and introspection that is taking place over some things. And in the heart place, it could be that you guys, and I expected this because there's a full moon, and we have a lot of energy right now, especially that's making us kind of be selfish a little bit collectively, like globally, which is a good thing, because in order for you to go into your new 8-year cycle, you need to really do some going in and figuring out, and not just reconnecting with a person because your heart wants it, because you're going to end up back in the same cycle if you do not extract and integrate a lesson that was supposed to be learned. It gets better. Look at the imagery for the Nine of Pentacles, though. Nurture. She is pregnant. This is another indication of some type of pregnancy. If you look at those cards, I can't help but to intuitively extract another meaning out of this particular card. There is something that's beautiful, of course, about the Nine of Pentacles. It is about attainment. It is about you having everything that you need. But is that this? Oh, I'm sorry. That's Queen. Oh, that's even better. I'm sorry. That is the Queen, not the Nine. Yes, absolutely. That's even more wonderful. So you are protecting your queendom or kingdom, and you're doing it in a way where you are, that is definitely, wow. The Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing. That goes back to that protection. That goes back to that family card. You're kind of withdrawing within yourself right now, Cancer. As a water queen, you are the mother of the zodiac. Anyway, you guys can have some earth in your chart. This person obviously looks at you this way. You are a teacher. That came up yesterday in the Taurus reading. I don't know whether there's some Taurus influences here. Represents a mentor or a teacher who tends to the needs of others, but also knows how to care deeply knows how to care for her own mind and body in the temple of the soul. I love it. I know the meaning of this card, but fertility is here. That to me talks all about the new beginnings, birthing something new. She's pregnant. Typically, the Empress is the one that's pregnant. So I love the fact that they played on that because she's still a mother. As a matter of fact, all of the queens are, but they all represent something completely different. You know what I'm saying? The Earth Mother and obviously the Queen of Cups would obviously, this is beautiful. I love this. If you're interested in the deck name, it is below. We end with the Lovers. Deep spiritual connection here. And obviously the individual that loves you knows that. And they're reflecting right now about all of the things that you taught them. They're reflecting right now about all of the things that you pointed out, regardless of whether they believed it or not at the time. They're going within to re-examine how they view emotions and first of all, going over and over in their mind about how you guys got where you are. How do we get here? They are deeply in love with you, Cancer. The love runs so deep. You are someone who has come into their lives and really taught them a whole lot about love. They could have thought that they had it all figured out, and then you walked in. You could be moving into a consciousness of great gratitude as the teacher, always humbling yourself and deciding that you're going to take the lessons, good, bad, or indifferent, and walk away and finding peace with the situation. Cancer, I don't feel like your person is done. That's interesting. I feel like they are trying to mirror you, but they can't quite. They're not going through the same acceptance as you are. No. They're still thinking about all of the love they have, and due to those past hurts, this individual has definitely made the relationship stagnant. But I'm not even done. Oh, yeah, look at that. Top of the deck is the Two of Cups. Obviously, they want to come into union. However, this is also here with this Five of Wands. It's not a Five of Swords, which to me, believe it or not, although the wands indicate action, to me, the swords is cheaper. What am I talking about? The swords is a little bit deeper because that's like lies, tricks, cheats, deceits, and even crimes. This is about fighting. And it's interesting because your top of the deck on this, when I put the deck down, that came up. You guys had a fight. You had a fight, and there are some things that you just don't agree on at all. And I think that morally, it is coming down for the both of you guys for two choices. Do I stay with this person because I love them, just because I love them? And I would care to say that both of you guys probably are water signs. But when you look, okay, so let's just say, before I clarify this, I know it's going to be long, Cancer, just roll with me. Let's just say that from a sun sign, or anything else in your inner planets. Let's just say, you know, you have synchronicity and everything is fine from what you have read in astrology books. Like, this person is a water sign and I'm a water sign. We're soulmates, or, you know, whatever, right? Well, that's the regurgitated, you know, watered down version that everybody thinks. Then when you watch me or you watch someone else that you trust, if they go into breaking it down and understanding that you have more than one, obviously, zodiac sign in your chart, then it gets a little tricky. It get thick then, and you're like, oh. So let's say that the sun sign, the personality, even the Venus, all is synced. But where you guys part like the Red Sea is your love nature, or the way in which you show your love, or in the ways that you emote. That is when it could be completely different. You can have two totally different moons, and those opposite moons are giving you these twin flame type of things, and you don't want that journey. It sounds good when somebody is telling you that, because we have been tricked, not me, but, you know, there has been this misconception that if you hear the word twin flame, that this is just the deepest type of love you can never have. So maybe that's what the issue is. I'm giving you an example. The decision here is, do I love and go and be with the person that I actually love and long for, versus working through some of these Five of Wands type things. So it's like a fork in the road. And my doorbell is about to ring. I can hear the person. Sorry. Told you. Sorry about that. So when we're looking at it from that perspective, it is one of those type of things where you're really in a fork in the road. Okay, let me get you out of here because this video is too long already. So you guys have some decisions that you need to make. Let's go ahead and get the romantic intention so I can get you out of here. This is, do you follow your heart? Or there is something in that Five of Wands. It does not have to be a big thing, but there is something very fiery in here that is in the realm of, you know, conflict, quarreling, or competition. Now, they chose to highlight competition, and I do feel like when there is a one-upmanship that you guys have between you guys, that's when it gets real bad, because that means that you're mirroring each other's bad. Where are we? Mirroring each other's bad qualities, or opposing forces are holding back toward the common goal, are holding back the progress. There's tension and there's conflict, and you're fighting to have your own voice heard, and it can be easy to forget others. Exactly. This is opposition. And it's definitely miscommunications. The competition that I feel is between the both of you guys, and I'll explain that while I'm getting these out. I'm telling you that the one-upmanship takes place when a person is constantly highlighted, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. After a while, the person becomes resentful, and then all of a sudden we're dealing with the, I'm just going to do this to be an ass, and now the other person feels slighted, and now they have to do the same thing to make you feel. That's some water sign shit. I already know. And that's definitely Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And I am not saying that other zodiac signs don't do that. But if you have some of them lethal combinations that of other elements that's all about being vindictive, then this is a recipe for disaster. But the beautiful love that exists between you two is almost as if, is it worth it? That's why you do have new beginnings and all of these things, I'm telling you. So first of all, control. And that is what is clarifying my night, but two cards came out. And I told you that it was true love. Mutual loyalty and true love. You guys really do love each other. However, there is this constant locking of horns of who's going to lead and who's going to follow, because as a means of protection, one or both of you do not want to feel trapped or lost or not respected. Clarify the universe. Ooh, Ooh, toxicity. Your person has experienced toxic relationships, or you maybe have. So now you guys are using each other as the catalyst to say, I'm not dealing with that again. And sometimes when we say that, we end up losing somebody that really can love us the way we need to be loved because we are protecting ourselves. Clarify. There we go. The Four of Cups meditation is being clarified by overcoming the odds. Your person honestly does feel like you guys can make it. Clarify nurture. And right now, woo, yes, they don't feel like you love them back. They are protecting their heart because now it looks like maybe you have pulled your love back, and that's why I highlighted that. You are working on yourself and protecting your family and just focusing on other things right now. And, you know, you're nurturing yourself maybe through this heartbreak cancer, and you know how to pull your energy back quick too. They'll be like, oh no. And so you will pull it back, and I believe that that's what you have done. However, the Lovers is being clarified by happily ever after, and this is what they want. And the first thing that popped in my head is that K song. Couldn't we be happily ever after? Go and listen to the lyrics of that song. I don't know. I believe in the song he is in a current relationship, but all I'm thinking about is the chorus. And shout out to Beyonce. A young Beyonce was in that video too. Stop playing. I'm surprised Jay let that go. But anyway, when we're talking about the Two of Cups, there's a lot of regret. There's a lot of regret because your person is definitely feeling like this is definitely true love that they have with you. When we're talking about the Five of Wands, that's, you guys have differences. And you're not on the same page. And right now, oh, and look, and that's that argument. Let me just do this. So, are you hearing one another? No, you haven't been hearing one another. You're their true love, Cancer. And it's very, very, very unfortunate that you guys are going through this. And that's the reason why it's like this is the energy that is with you. Are you going to move into your new beginnings and take a leap of faith on this love? Or are you going to feel so empowered to the point where you have to fight those battles and slay the dragon just to say that, you know, you served your higher purpose and you stuck, you know, you took up for yourself? In all of the years that you and this person have dealt with other people, and you have given your all to bad relationships and bad people, I'm honestly saying right now that this is possibly the time where you might want to take another look at each other, because you guys are not each other's enemy. Your past and all of the hurt and pain that you carry from those past relationships is actually what's doing this. That's the enemy. And either person doesn't want to feel that pain again. And it could be this love that you have for one another that's triggering you. We do have control, true love, relationship abuse, because that is what took place in the past. That is toxic relationships. Overcoming the odds in their heart. They really do want this. They don't feel like you love them anymore. They are in pain, but they're trying to maintain. They really would want a happily ever after with you. They feel like you guys can overcome the differences that you have, and they want forever. So that's what I'm going to name it. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I certainly hope that resonated with you. I will see everybody next month when we do it again. And to everyone else, I will see you in the extended. Bye, Cancer.